Hey, what's up? I'm doing a video on my favorite Pokemon per type. Hope you guys enjoy this. Favorite normal type, which some people don't even know is normal, is Heliolisk. This little electric. It's a pretty cool Pokemon because it's electric type, so it becomes pretty difficult for a lot of people to face it. Fighting. Now, fighting was a little bit harder. Simply because I really like the type. I don't know why it's caught at white, but fighting, Infernape. Now that was simply because that was my starter I always chose. When I did play, I chose Chimchar most of the time. Flying type has to be Lugia. Easily one of the coolest types in my opinion. Lugia. What am I saying? Flying. Now, flying type is kind of one of those types that is never really alone. I found it's most times with, Lugia is a psychic and flying. So I was like, okay, well, I have my own psychic type that I like, so I'll just choose a different type. Poison, Crobat. I was going to do a different type or a different Pokemon, but then I was thinking Crobat. I was going to do Golbat, but what am I saying? Poison. I really do like Crobat. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. In every game that I can, I either won't go for it because getting the friendship is a little bit annoying, or I will go for it and it'll be my number one. In almost every game, its move pool is pretty good. It has recovery moves. Its bulk is actually surprisingly good, and its speed is decently fast that it can most times go first. Rock type has to be Roggenrola. I don't know why I don't like the Gigalith. I think it's because you have to trade it. But Roggenrola is pretty cute. He's pretty funny. He has sturdy. Decent Pokemon. Not terrible. Like decent bulk. Scizor. I do have some bias that I really do like it, but I've made it really strong. It already has some good, has good move pool, good typing, good ability, and it has some really good priority moves. That's just how it is. Now, Chandelure is my favorite ghost type, kind of for the opposite reason of Scizor. I do like its typing, and Fire Ghost is pretty cool, but it is super frail, but it is so fun. Steel, Aegislash, for obvious reasons, man. If you guys haven't used Aegislash, use Aegislash. Uses King Shield. All you have to do, hit a move, and then King Shield. Fire has to be Typhlosion. This is simply just because of bias. I grew up on Gen 2. This was the starter I always chose, and all I can say is I like it. No real reason. Its new form that it got is kind of cool, but I just prefer it. It's just one of those Pokemon that I'm like, this is super cool. Water, it's got to be Mudkip. Mudkip and Wooper over there. It has one weakness, and that is super good, especially if you pair it up with Scizor. They are countering each other's weaknesses. Bulbasaur is just a good grass type. Whoops, not ass. Grass type. I do enjoy the Pokemon to a degree. I just love its utility. Rotom Heat is my favorite electric because I've played some competitive, like on Showdown and all that, and he is my number one. I just always use Volt Switch. I can use Choice Scarfs, Choice Specs, whatever. Psychic has to be Metagross. Psychic. I don't know why I had a brain fart. Don't worry about it. Psychic. Whoops. Psychic. I like this. I like Metagross. Bulky. So OP if you get to use it. Galarian Darumaka is like an ice. Is my favorite ice type. He isn't good. I don't think he's good. His evolved form is pretty good, but I just like how he looks. He just looks really goofy. Favorite dragon, Dragapult. Now this is another one of those fast, hard-hitting Pokemon. Super, super good if you want cleanup. Now, this Pokemon, Drapion, pretty fun. Its typing is really what I like. Poison Dark. Dark kind of helps with poison, and it's just so much fun to use. It's a pretty hard-hitting Pokemon, surprisingly hard-hitting. Finally, Fairy type. Now, Fairy type isn't the best type in my head. People say Fairy type's the new best type. It was like Dragon type when it first came out. I think Steel type's the best type. People say Fairy type's the best type. Togekiss is not the best Fairy type Pokemon at all, but all I have to say is Serene Grace Air Slash where you just keep on flinching. You put a choice scarf on it. You're going super fast. You will literally make your your opponents hate you, and that's what I love is using that Pokemon. Ground type. I wonder who that could be. It's Wooper, obviously. I don't know why I just skipped past ground type Wooper. Same reason for Mudkip, and if you can't find Mudkip in the game, Wooper's your best bet. And he just looked cool. Same thing with Mudkip. They're both just really good with Scizor, and that's why I love them. They get some bonus points for that. But yeah, this is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed.